you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are
Hey,
you thinking
you.
about
You're
about
finally
him?
awake. Damn it.
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know, it seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes, I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Can't go that
Do
way.
you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
Hang on a second.
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
I can double jump. Oh, sweet. Alright. So far, this is good. Hang on a second. Just got to, yeah, it's running fine on my end. Perfect. I'm assuming this is journey-like, where I have to just kind of figure out what's going on. Again, I'm really not sure what to expect. I'm assuming it's just a very light story game. But, oh, here's something. A carrion? Oh no. Fuck.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Hey, Caldalt. Well, that's a sad beginning.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers. The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Alright. Now, I don't know where the story's going from here. I almost feel like it would be better without dialogue, but regardless, proceed. Also, hang on, I'm sorry, that's really friggin' loud. Is there a... What the hell? Okay, can't adjust the volume, that's fine. Oh, I do see things in the distance. A bold choice to have the terrain you can't go on just straight up be gray boxing, but it's fine, I suppose. Yo, there's something over here. Hang on. I'm getting distracted now. Yeah, come here. Eh. Oh, it's a slide. Oh boy. No, I don't want to do a collection game. So, holy shit, that music is loud. What the fuck? Is there really no way to... Okay, hang on. Do this manually. Sound settings. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Volume mixer. Okay, let's try that. Better. Oh, I thought that was a bear. It's just a rock. Dang it.
Do you remember what your dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys.
It's
That
gonna be
wooden
me in the
train
future,
was
but
the
not
first
Alaskan.
toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
What's the fall damage in this game? You know what, honestly, this might be like very simple storytelling, but I kind of need this after finishing Arcane. God, that series is amazing. I need more, but also I need a break from it emotionally. I wonder. Oh, someone's definitely speedrun this game. I wonder what the speedrun percentage is on this. Do I move faster diagonally? I think I do. Dig, 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 dig.
Usually
dig.
those kids would leave me alone, but somehow
tank.
they could tell I was different.
That's a
They
silver
made
hand.
fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours.
Actual
After
tank over
that
there,
show
alright.
and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore.
Hey, Crispy, how's it going?
He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I've pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again
A duck.
soon and have some closure.
Did
I'm
you
sure.
just say silver hand? I might have. Yeah, see, look, there's totally a silver hand right there. I love that falling animation. It's just a wolf, or sorry, the fox just pointing just like head first. Cool tank. Also, a fox is about the size of a dog. That's a really big tank. Bro, that's a T-72? Yeah, it's a silver hand, like I said. When's the Project Zomboid playthrough? I never promised that, and I don't really know what that game is even, so... probably not? Didn't realize there was an expectation of me, but... duly noted. Also, is that a fucking Teemo? That is a Teemo, isn't it? Hang on, I gotta confirm. It's a fucking Teemo emote. The people want what the people want. Yeah, well... we don't all get what we want. There's a lot of points of interest. I don't actually know which ones I have to... okay, whatever. When it's Hearts of Iron 4, it's not. I don't have intentions of playing that. I'm not saying... I have so many games on my list of games to play. This is why I'm playing this tonight. I want to get this out of the way. Also, Lois Boy, is that a Timo emote? I can't quite tell, but I'm pretty sure when there's no internet dinosaur game stream. Oh, right. But how would I stream if there's no internet? It is? Okay, perfect. I just finished watching Arcane, and I'm just emotionally drained from watching that show. It was fantastic, and...
The older I got, the more
Yeah.
I withdrew. I asked myself, why
That's a
talk
picture.
to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself?
Okay, this is some
I started
real
drawing a
existential
lot.
Albert
Mostly animals I
Camus
saw in the woods
type
by my home.
game shit right here.
I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries.
Get
for
it, you're an
chips and cookies.
existentialist.
I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints.
God damn it, you
started
live in
my
the wilderness
career.
of Alaska, you should be
I
happy.
found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at
Just
us.
add me when Zomboid
Well,
starts.
you count renting in an overpriced
Yeah, okay.
city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Damn, this dude complains a lot. Yeah, dude, like, come on. You live in Alaska, and nice wilderness and all that shit, and you just fucking complaining? Dude, I'd kill for a lifestyle like that. Is that a Humvee? Is that a Hummer? I don't know what that... Oh, that is a... What the fuck? That is a Humvee. I don't know. It sounds like the average collie on Reddit. Oh, dude, no. Nah. Nah. That's the average. I spend too much time and effort thinking about video games when it doesn't matter that much. Like, don't get me wrong, I think about video games a lot, but generally in a positive light. That's a TIGR? I don't know what that is. Okay, that was a fast transition. Alright. I'm a wolf. I mean, I'm a fox. I don't know why I keep saying wolf, damn it. I know the difference between the two. Why would you ever walk in this game? So I think I could just run through the entire thing without actually hitting most of these nodes. But of course, I'll hit them as I go. Actually, this art style kind of reminds me a lot of that Ruby game.
My teenage years were full of sketching.
The Russian equivalent of a
angst,
Humvee? Okay,
and
fair
trouble.
enough. So this man
It
is
wasn't
Russian?
popular or unpopular. Maybe
Angst.
just forgettable.
Teenage angst.
I guess
I
that gave me
remember
a
those
sense
days.
of freedom.
I wish they would
So
die.
I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue.
Fireworks.
We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows
Dude, that's really
of the
fucked up,
barber
actually.
shop in
Why would you
Anchorage.
do that?
My
Why would
dad
any
was
sane
furious,
person do that?
But he was so busy working, he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions.
Hats.
He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
You definitely go faster
Yeah,
going
I
diagonal in
realize
this
that
game.
now.
I don't know why that's a thing,
But
but
at the time,
it's kind of funny.
I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me. He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying
Turkeys.
how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while.
Can I just exit the map?
The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff.
Okay,
while
hold
my
on, can I
dad's
just leave?
cringeworthy
Okay,
bluegrass blared out the
okay.
speakers.
Wait, are there no invisible...
I drove,
Hang on
and
a
my
second.
friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at
No, I
anything
guess there is an
remotely
invisible wall.
interesting.
Okay.
Felt like I was
Weird that
soaring
you would put the
in
trees
air
where I could see through
with
them
borrowed wings.
before I hit the invisible wall. Oh, there we go.
But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a
Good
bottle
terrain
rocket
modification
into
over there.
someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Yes, the gas and the TIGR. and a T-72. So 9 out of 10, this man is Russian or Eastern European. Well, it's funny because this is supposed to be in Alaska, so I guess the dev is Russian, or maybe this is like a secret Cold War story where it's actually about spies rather than a fox and some dude with dad problems. Otter Lake. Police station. Barbershop. What the hell? Okay, so this is definitely the developer here. Yeah, he looks Russian. Is that book? A New Chief. Alright. Don't know if that's a book or not. Well, whatever. Yep. Ooh, a purple one. Oh, alright. Alright. American Bliat? Oh, so T-I-G-R means tiger in Russian. Okay, well, I'll just say tiger then. I wasn't sure if how you're supposed to pronounce that acronym. Fucking excuse me, get up there. What the hell? Goddammit, the butterflies went away. Ah, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, a waterfall. It's like an Oblivion Gate, but water. Why even put 3 in a row like this? Butterflies! Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. So this is clearly someone's, like, first game. It's not bad. It's excessively simple, but that's fine. Okay, do the butterflies actually do anything? I believe... Oh! Oh, they make me jump real high once. Okay. Fuck it, let's speedrun this game and see how fast I can do this.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him.
Hey,
I was gonna be
cassettes.
someone and
You
leave
kids
that
remember
hick
what cassettes
icebox
are?
for
You kids
good.
know what cassettes are?
He just
I
looked
do,
forward
barely.
at the road with tired eyes.
Judging by what he
Took
was
out
talking
that
about,
bluegrass tape
Dad
from the
could have
cassette
served in the
deck
Chechen
and
Wars.
chucked it out the window.
Any of the wars in the Caucasus.
In my sage teenage
Interesting
wisdom, thought I
analysis.
proved the ultimate
Guess
point.
we'll have to see how that
But my
works
dad
out.
had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right."
Very dramatic
I
dad.
sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in.
Hello, Mr.
Sure
Sprinkles.
enough,
How
it
goes?
worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the
We're
rest of the night.
overanalyzing this game and also trying to figure out.
I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Oh. I don't know where I'm going. What's the game about? We're not really sure. Some dude's having some recollections about his dad, while this fox runs around and digs up pieces of that. Also, this is his dream or something? I don't recall. I love using my third eye to overanalyze a game. No, it's highly appreciated. We're filling in the gaps here. This is a true murder mystery RPG. I have to collect all 3? You kidding me? What? Okay, I have to take a jump here somewhere, but that's gonna. Oh my god! Oh, and it does both. There's a specific order to this, as I am figuring out. This one.
My
Okay.
friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me.
This guy uses the
But
word
it
crazy significantly.
I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over.
Got it.
That was my only goal for a long time.
Oh my god. The environments are getting more expansive, which means I have to run more. Damn it. Diagonal run for speed.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing
It's a maps,
and turn it
or
into a way
drawings.
of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted
Crazy.
to create instead of tearing
Either that or
trees
Unreal.
down. I wanted
think
to
this is
move
probably
to the lower
Unity.
48, not because I hated it there in Alaska.
You should do a bad games night one of these days.
I
Well, this
hated
wouldn't
the
be on it.
idea
It's
of
not a
it.
bad game. It's just
It's like all of that
very
spite
basic.
inside me had created this monster. that
I've
followed
always
me around
wondered
my
if
whole
I
teenage
wanted to
years.
do a bad games night.
I put so
I
much energy into
Kind of don't
doing
feel
what
like
others
shit
didn't
talking people's
expect.
creations unless it absolutely
Why did I
deserves to
do
be
that?
shit talked. But then the
There's
other thing is
one
like
fact you're forgetting. If you
I
didn't
don't know
have
if
that
I'm really
fire
the
in
right
you,
kind
we
of content
probably would've
creator for that
never
kind of
met.
stuff. Also, tactical posture
You're
check. Thank you,
absolutely
Mr.
right.
Sprinkles.
Maybe the destination
I
is
mean,
all
I
that
guess
matters in the end.
I don't know.
But then
probably
why
do
am
it.
I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Oh, okay. So I was just waiting for that to finish. Fair enough. Damn, bro. You really showed them colonial tankers. Okay. A bit more. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to test this out. Okay, do you actually run faster? Okay, this tree to that tree. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, about 2.5 to 3 Mississippis. Alright, now let's do it with the camera facing diagonally. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yet that is significantly faster. Wow, going diagonally does actually make it go faster. What's this? Also, I have not confirmed anything yet, but I believe I will be doing a 2-player co-op playthrough of River City Girls finally, starting next week. But I will update on Discord and the channel as that progresses. But I love River City Girls. I think it's a phenomenal game. But I'll have someone who's not played it ever yet. So that'll be nice to have a bit of new blood in on it. What? I don't understand. What? Okay. Sure. I see objects all around, but I'm only going for stuff with actual indicators on it. This is a straight up house. Okay, this is actually some pretty good game design, because clearly these objects are trying to tell a story, but they kind of expect you to like see through the cracks. So I'll give them that. That's pretty good.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who
Called
those
pollution.
people were that left all this junk.
Yeah,
I'm sure he got so tired of hearing
bunch
it
of
that he
boomers.
made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards.
Good. That bear.
What's funny
Did
is
its
I
job.
think it made those people seem more real. Growing
What?
up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye.
You're describing a
I used
ghost.
to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them
Close
out.
enough.
I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere.
New objective: survive.
It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Yeah, well, I mean,
you
you're
had
still
good
a weird
company
kid, let's be
since those
clear.
ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Bro, this kid sounds annoying. Well, he's a little full of his story, I'll give him that. You would love my grandpa's house. The amount of stuff on the lawn is amazing. I mean, I don't know about that, but I see an opening in the valley. That's my objective. Power tonight for anything.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him.
That is a
most,
knife.
He kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block
I don't
campfire
understand.
at the site we had always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path.
Oh, I can actually put the
talking
camera.
in
Okay.
the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains
Speaking of stuff,
looked
I got a
even
model
bigger in
of
the
a
lake's
Hornet the other day
reflection.
from Halo. No way!
Felt small.
Oh, that's cool. I
Great
always loved the
feeling.
Hornet.
As the sun set,
Although
my
Falcon,
dad found something I hadn't seen
No,
for a
I think my
long
favorite
time. The tree where I
Halo
learned
like
my
air
first
vehicle has been
carving when I
the
was 6.
has always been either a
I
Pelican
hadn't
or a
even carved
longsword,
it.
but
My
a
dad
Hornet's
had
still
helped
pretty
me,
cool though too.
but he still called it my tree.
Or the Sparrowhawk from
Something about
Halo
seeing
Wars.
my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old.
I don't know why it took
camouflage
me so
tent.
long to get that stupid thing. I don't
I
understand
told
how
him
that
how
works.
much I love sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Dig it
My
up.
Dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching.
Wish I had a
I
map.
think he really missed working and adding on to the home.
I have no
If he
idea
couldn't
where I am
afford
now.
the time to build
Shit.
onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress.
Was
in
I
the
over
bed of that
there?
Ugly yellow truck. So we would drive it deep into the woods
Fuck.
and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is
Cold
how we
cocaine.
both liked it.
I keep forgetting. I could actually just get Journey on the Epic Game Store. I really should. I fucking love that game.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would
Dial-up
rush
internet.
into the woods,
Oh, that's
pen and map in hand, before
deep
evening
cuts right there.
fell. Sometimes the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky.
Oh god, there's like 5 lines of text.
Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out.
Clearly
leave your
you've never
childhood
played an
home.
MMO. Clearly she's
You
never
wanted
played
to
Foxhole.
progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it.
Just way more
Then
expensive
why does
now.
it feel so different?
Because it's more
I
expensive.
doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Fuck. I straight up can't see because the environment's just all black. Okay, can't go that way. Alright. seriously collected like 55 of these things already. I think I found an exploit. No way. Did that actually work? Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Oh man, I was about to be a pro Fox gamer. It's funny. It's so... I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I also feel like I'm gonna get stuck in half of this terrain. Boy, the physics in this game are just a marvel of technology. Ah, there it is. Good. Please tell me I'm done with this level. Why did that one go in the first one? What the hell? The Way Forward. Is that a reference to Way Forward, which is the game company who made River City Girls, which I'll be hopefully playing next week? Co-op? I don't want to have to backtrack all the way, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay, there's our way through here. There we go. Just gonna skip over those star things. Okay, we're at 3 out of 3, which means I can go back to the thingamajigger. And I am about to be on a different level myself. Hey, what's that?
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed,
Oh.
like nothing was wrong.
Speaking of wolves.
My dad is dead,
No.
and he's never
not that
coming
one.
back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Fuck you, wolf. Okay, this is... I do like this change of pace, though, gotta say. I mean, I'll be honest, if they were gonna have this really nice sequence, they could have at least filled the entire thing out a little bit more. Instead of having me walk all the way down and then have nothing to do for half of it. Good music, though. God. Oh no. That's a really long pathway. Alright.
Good night.
I wish this game hadn't mentioned going to bed. The soundtrack ran out of budget. Whoa. Alright, that's not what I was expecting. That's... Whoa, okay, that is cool.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost.
Check the island again.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
It's a lot of origami cranes. Ah, there we go. Okay, kind of wish they had told me that I had to stick to the islands every step of the way, but it's fine. We're proceeding with our next objective. Capture the deer. And it's gone.
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me.
I'm just gonna wait for
But
the
only
dog
once
to
in a
finish.
while.
I assume that's what I have
was
to
sure
do.
to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment.
What's
I
up,
would
buddy?
even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence.
Damn, these guys just have shit
I was
parents.
just so scared.
Go. Also, I just finished watching Arcane, so if anyone wants to talk about that, please, by all means.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way.
Is that a gun?
Except he was in the military as well.
Oh, no, that's just
He
drinks.
coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids.
Living the dream, just had twins? Holy shit,
And
really?
Some sincerity in college
Fucking Christ.
was
Congrats.
one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Wow. Shit. That's great to hear. Hopefully they're not too much trouble for you in the future. Or, oh, dang. Perfect opportunity, and I missed it to say. I bet with twins you'll have your hands full. Because there's two of them?
Life
Right.
got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out.
Team no sleep, yeah.
As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of
She's
wheat.
playing Grand Theft Auto.
I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways.
Whoa.
And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless.
No.
Just waiting for life to happen.
Don't be like that.
It's like
Have
having
hope,
the
damn it.
home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach.
You know, as
Thought of
simplistic
being
as
a
this
parent
game is,
myself.
and as frustrating
How
as
could I
some of
do
its
that when I
minor
couldn't even be a
inconveniences
good
are,
son?
it does have some pretty
I'm
good
sorry.
moments.
I know what you're
I'll
saying.
give it that.
I just don't know how things will work out.
You're gonna be fine,
These
Joseph.
quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful
I'm
road
at 69
leads to.
stars. Nice.
There may be thorns and mist, but
Damn it.
it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Whoa.
Family.
Aw.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Deer! Deer everywhere. Okay, hold on. As an ecologist, no, that's about right. There's several does to every one of the stags. No, that's a good on them. That is correct. Oh, there's a fucking lot of stags around here. I'm surprised none of them are fighting with each other. Game looks really relaxing. It's been reasonably relaxing thus far. That being said, I think my ultimate relax game, in terms of just like the bare bones simplicity but still the satisfaction, would probably be Flower. Maybe Journey, but even Journey's a little bit stressful at some point. Flower is just pure like bliss. Or it's either Flower or Air Memories of Old, because the flying in that game is just so smooth. I actually kind of want to I kind of made myself want to play that game again. Even just to fly around for a little bit. The game was actually a lot of fun. Man, I just wish there was more of it and more to it. Because it had a real potential to be like a Zelda-esque game. Stardew Valley. But don't you have to manage things in Stardew Valley? Doesn't that add a little bit of stress to the game? I mean, I get it. Like city builders or those kind of management games are super relaxing, but you do also still have goals and objectives to meet. So it's not like the ultimate relaxation that I can think of, anyways. Yep. Game has a nice soundtrack though. Most definitely. Do it for the characters and their behaviors. Fair. No. Not raininess.
The fox knew her last
Oh,
cub
shit.
would be waiting for her at the first tree.
Holy crap, I hit terminal
She was almost
velocity.
there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination. And destiny.
So is this also like is this whatever. Is this Are the foxes supposed to represent like their this couple's inability to have kids or something. I'm kind of getting that vibe right now. I don't know if that's the case, but. I'm curious what a game like this, or I'm curious how this game would have done in my old rig, whether it would have run as good or not. Until I see those pillars of light in the distance, I'm just gonna run straight through everything at this point. He said he was a lumberjack. The ground is so shiny, it's reflecting the clouds in the sky. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. That, I guess that, okay, that's a hospital bed. I thought it was a crib.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
I almost thought that said Best Buy. What is a Best Buy in the credits? Is that it? Is that the first tree? Probably not. It said it would take about 2 hours to beat this game. I doubt I'm already there.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
The first tree awakens and gently asks if there is one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "Oh, okay. I could easily ruin this game right now, but I will play along."
I guess her journey was over, but I have no idea. It was only a dream, a distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Don't tell me it has to load credits. Okay, hold on. This is a shift. This is a shift I was not expecting. What? Okay, that is disorienting. Holy shit. 6 months later. 1977? There's Rachel. Okay. None of my buttons do anything except for the zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Huh. The fuck am I? That's not creepy at all. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Can't fucking see. Hang on. I had to turn on. Nope. That is actually the max brightness. All right. Sure. Excuse me. Just open every door. Alright. Do they live here, or are they just like fucking around? There's a crib. Okay. So I guess this is their home. That's slightly creepy. Fox. Rabbit. Okay. There's a fence around there, so I can't really go in there. That's fine. iTruck. Moving you coast to coast at a value deal. Okay. I can jump too. Am I gonna go meet the fox? Ladder for some reason. No trespassers, alright. Okay. MREs.
What the hell?
Yo, Fox, wait, no, come back. Slow down, yo. Oh, I can run. Sweet. Boy, that running would have come in real handy earlier, but that's fine. Again, this dude lives in the Alaskan wilderness, and it's like really super nice. And I get that his dad died, but like, I don't know. He seems to complain about living out here a lot for someone who has it pretty good. Little do we as a player know that this dude's just butt naked. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to yawn so much, bro. Sleep schedule's been a little messed up lately. Come on, catch the fox.